Roger Barker was a prominent social scientist and made significant contributions to the field of psychology with his pioneering work in environmental and ecological psychology. Among his many contributions, Barker's introduction of behavioral settings stands out as a pivotal and transformative idea that significantly influenced the way that psychologists understand and study human behavior. I have extensively researched the works of Roger Barker through various reliable sources, such as the New York Times. I will also be showing pictures from the sources of NPR's How a Small Town Changed Environmental Psychology and Internet Archive's article of One Boy's Day. After seeing that none of my audience knew who Roger Barker was, I can assure you that my credible sources ensure the accuracy and credibility of the information I provide. In this speech, I will explore the life, ideas, methodology, applications, criticisms, and lasting legacy of Roger Barker, shedding the light on his profound impact on the field of psychology. In Barker's formative years were characterized by a profound curiosity about the human and environment relationship, aptly summarized by the New York Times article titled Roger G. Barker, 87, Psychology Educator. His academic pursuits culminated in a PhD from Stanford University in 1940, setting the stage for a career dedicated to understanding the intricate interplay between individuals and their surroundings. Barker's notable contributions include the establishment of the Midwest Psychological Field Station in 1947, a pioneering research center that delved into the real-world context of human behavior, rejecting the confines of traditional laboratory settings. Barker advocated for studying people in their natural environments, laying the foundations for ecological psychology. Barker's contributions to the field of psychology center around the concept of behavioral settings, as explained in an article by iResearchNet titled Ecological Theory: Behavioral Settings refers to the naturally occurring environments that are defined by their temporal and spatial boundaries. These settings are distinct units that can be measured and recognized by individuals as they go about their daily routines. Barker's work emphasized the significant role that the environment plays in shaping human behavior. He believed that individuals and their surroundings are deeply interconnected, and his conceptualization of behavioral settings underscored the dynamic and reciprocal nature of human-environment interactions. This changed the traditional views that focused solely on individual factors. One of the bigger works that he is known for is his observational study, One Boy's Day, which provided a detailed understanding of behavior within a real-world setting. As reported by Psychology World in an article titled Environmental Psychology, saying, quote, "In his landmark study, One Boy's Day, he documented a day in the life of several young children, observing how, even without prompting, their models of expression and outward behavior seemed to change drastically as their environments changed," unquote. Through meticulous participant selection and methodical rigor, Barker uncovered key insights into the dynamic nature of human behavior. The study's findings not only revealed the impact of environmental factors, but also laid the groundwork for future research in environmental and ecological study. The concept of behavioral settings can be found in practical appliances in various domains, including urban planning, design, education, and organizational psychology. In education, for example, understanding the behavioral settings within classrooms can help you tailor teaching methods to optimize the learning environment. In urban planning, insights into how people interact with public places contribute to the design of cities that promote well-being and community engagement. Workplace settings benefit from considering the behavioral dynamics of employees, fostering a positive and productive atmosphere. In healthcare, recognizing the impact of environmental factors on patient behavior can enhance treatment outcomes. The practical appliances of behavioral settings extend across all disciplines, emphasizing the importance of integrating ecological perspectives to create environments that support and enrich human behavior and well-being. No groundbreaking concept is without its share of criticisms. Critics of Roger Barker and behavioral psychology often contend that his emphasis of studying behavior in its natural setting can be overly descriptive and lacking in any explanatory depth. Some argue that Barker's approach may neglect important cognitive and internal psychological processes, focusing on primarily the ecological context to broader psychological principles. The resistance on naturalistic observation is also criticized for its potential lack of experimental control. Some argue that behavioral psychology in general might oversimplify the complexities of human behavior and emotion by exclusively focusing on external behavior. Despite these criticisms, Barker's work and behavioral psychology has significantly contributed to understanding the influence of environmental factors on human behavior, but ongoing debates persist regarding the scope and limitations of this approach. Roger Barker's legacy is marked by a lasting impact on the field of psychology. His recognition and honors during and after his career underscored the significance of his contributions. Despite the enduring influence of the behavioral settings theory, it is unfortunate that Barker's research is often overlooked in contemporary discussions. The author of the biography, The Outsider, The Life and Times of Roger Barker, Ariel Saber, reflects on the end of Barker's career, saying, quote, "But the consequences, I think, is that you can kind of lose sight of the way in which your research connects to larger things that might be of interest to researchers beyond the small group of graduate students you have," unquote. However, his influence persists in the work of subsequent generations of psychologists and scholars who continue to build upon his pioneering ideas. In conclusion, Roger Barker's concept of behavioral settings has left an enduring imprint on the field of psychology. Through a life dedicated to understanding the complex interplay between individuals and their environments, Barker's work has shaped research, practice, and discourse in psychology. The legacy of the behavioral settings theory endures as a testament to Barker's innovative thinking and his commitment to advancing our understanding of behavior within a real-world context. While his career may have faded from the forefront of academic discussions, the transformative impact of Barker's ideas continues to shape the trajectory of psychological research.